everyone, welcome in. Welcome back to This and That with Grandma Kitty. I am Grandma Kitty. I'm so happy to see you. I'm glad you're taking a little piece out of your day to spend with me on my day. I have a fall haul for you with a little bit of Halloween thrown in there, plus some DIYs that might inspire you to do something with some products you find from Dollar Tree. This is an all Dollar Tree haul. I believe even the items to make all the DIYs, with the exception of a t-shirt, is not Dollar Tree. Or rather, it is Dollar Tree with the exception of the t-shirt. So let's jump in. First item we hauled are these. They're iridescent. Oh, this one's got a face. Let me find it for you. That one's a pumpkin. They do come with a straw. I took this one out. I took this one out to show you something really cool. These little, can't see with the glare, they're little plastic tea lights. Let me turn that on for you. Pretty cool idea here. So you see it's lit. They fit. Now I'm not sure if all of them do. These particular ones do fit. You can unscrew the lid off of this. They're meant to be drank out of with that straw, but for an extra little DIY for a shelf, that's pretty creepy and it's pretty cool. And it's still usable. You haven't changed anything, you haven't glued anything. So there, right off the bat, there's an idea for you. And like I said, you can just pop that right out, still use it, not a problem. And it fits also in the pumpkin. I believe there might have been one other thing other than the pumpkin and the skull, but this is all we found at our local Dollar Tree. So set those over there. Next thing we picked up, it's a box made to be like a little gift bag. That's not what we're using it for. I will show you what we're going to use it for. I haven't completely got it done yet. But in the last haul you saw me haul the little Halloween tree from Dollar Tree. What I'm going to do is, I also got some of this floral foam. I'm going to glue this in there, and I'll be not using the stand for the tree, but I'm going to be sticking the base in here. So then what you're going to be seeing is the tree coming up and out of this. It does sit nice because it's flat at the bottom. So if you'd like to see me make that, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to make it, and I could show it when I'm done in my next haul. So we got that idea for you. We recently picked up this. Like I said, it's just a few things because we thought we were done with Halloween at our Dollar Tree, and we went about a week later and they got some more cute things. This is a little tea light holder. You could put candy corn in here. I think that'd be really cute. I personally don't eat sugar, but I really think candy corn in here might be really cute, or really any other kind of little candy. Got a cute little face. I know, sorry about the glare, but it's a beautiful fall day here in Wisconsin, and I really wanted to share that with you. And we're pretty excited about this here. This is Decorate Your Pumpkin. You just basically push these right into the pumpkin skin. The reason we don't want to, well, I didn't want to carve the pumpkin that we'll be using, is because a little squirrel, a bird, something, nature, planted a seed underneath our front decking. And so we literally have a pumpkin patch growing out the front of our front porch, and it's huge. So I'm pretty much a farmer now. I'm not really a farmer, but it's kind of cool. Neighbors have stopped by. It is a giant pumpkin. When we decide to cut it off, I will bring it in and show it on a haul if you'd like. Let me know. Comment down below. If you're new around here, I'm just recently getting back into doing videos. I'm doing Dollar Tree hauls. It's something that I've always shopped at Dollar Tree, so why not show you what I make with some of these things. Some things you might not have at your Dollar Tree. Some things we don't get at our Dollar Tree that I see other people get. I know it's a regional thing, but I wish all of them would get it. If you're so inspired, I'd love to have you hit that bell, somewhere up over here. Hit that bell, maybe it's over here, never can tell. So you don't miss any other hauls that I come out with, some DIYs I might drop. I've got Reborn sitting behind me. I also make Reborn dolls. I do all kinds of crafting. I'd love to get to know you, so feel free to comment down below. We'll have some chits and chats. And I'm glad you're here. All right, we picked up, it's not very Halloween-y, but it is. We got some pencils. These are Hello Kitty pencils. Some of these, maybe not all of them, because I'm a huge Hello Kitty fan, are going to be going for trick-or-treat. We also hand out stickers as well as candy because some parents really just don't want their kids to have all that sugar, and I'm okay with that. I would much rather have kids get something they can use. I will not hand out toothbrushes. That's not fun. But pencils, stickers, little doodads that you can get from Dollar Tree, that's a nice little extra thing, especially for the little ones that you really don't want to have candy. So think about that when you're going for the treats and the this and the that you give out at Halloween time, because sometimes I think parents would really appreciate a little something extra. And for the bigger kids that come around, we even get adults here. Who doesn't want a Hello Kitty pencil? I mean, I do. All right, and then we picked up this, and I will show you what we did with the other ones that I hauled. So this one's kind of cool. They just stocked this one. It's got a bat. It says Happy Halloween. It's really cool. We also picked up what looks like a haunted house with the bat. Or currently, as far as last weekend went, my house, because there was a bat. They're kind of creepy. A lot of people thought it was great that we had a living decoration for Halloween. No, nobody wants a bat in their house. Couldn't find it. And let's just say after it was lights out, I got a little friend landed on my stomach. So that's a story time for another day. Bats are good this. Bats are not good in the house. Just saying. But on that note, what we did with some of the other ones, this is the part where part of it's not Dollar Tree. But the bleach used was Dollar Tree. I made this t-shirt. I know it's kind of like a new trending thing. I'm not that late because it's not Halloween yet. But this, just a black t-shirt. I believe it's Gildan. It's Gildan. We usually get our t-shirts from Joann's. Sometimes Walmart has them, but I usually find Joann's, or if you're lucky enough to have a Hobby Lobby near you, excellent source for t-shirts. I make my own merch. That's where I get my t-shirts. A lot of my hats come from there. But what you do is you put, now it's not going to look the same, but you'll take this, place it on the t-shirt flat. Of course, we put styrofoam. You can put cardboard in between the layers of t-shirt. Half water, half bleach, spritz, spritz, spritz. Spritz as much as you want. The lighter the spritz, the finer the mist. The more the spritz, the more intense your detail. Sky's the limit. And you can do something else on the back side. I just haven't yet. But now that we have new ones, I think that's going on the back. So there you go, guys. There's an idea for you. It's lots of fun. And it's really not messy. Just do it outside, though. That's what I would recommend, because bleach, kind of want that ventilation. All right, guys. Picked up a little craftiness here. Comes with little paints. If you're a crafter, you probably have more paints. You can also use markers. I have an idea of watering down some paints and making like a stain, like a wash. I like to do that a lot of times. It's got a little bit of glitter on here. When you're done, hairspray it. Otherwise, you're going to get glitter all over everything. But yeah, they had little kits like this at ours. So off and on, you'll see me put a little crafting things in, little decor. Let's see. Let me look. I think that's it for Halloween. We've officially jumped into the fall haul with that craft. We've got this. I might do something different with this. I think I might put some black and white gingham ribbon around it and put this in my kitchen. I don't overly do fall in every room of the house. A little bit more than Halloween. This year, Halloween is all in our front yard, and I have a dining room that seasonally changes. So this, though, I think would look cute in the kitchen. We have some little scarecrows that have sunflowers. So you see where I'm going with that. But yeah, you can always take these things right off. They're not secured that well, so it's not really that bad. You can add to it, you can take away to it. You can repaint things if you want on these. You can do something on the back even. The stickers come off pretty easily. And on that note, with the taking off of things, you can get things like these pumpkins. They just have different letters on them. If this isn't the letter that you need for your last name, paint over it. You don't even really need to prime over it, but if you want to, go ahead and prime over it. You can paint it. They've shown you where they've sanded a little bit off. You can sand it off. You can paint over it and not have a letter. That works too. You can make little bookends out of them. You can make like 3D art, different things, all kinds. Sky's the limits, guys. You can even put a hanger on here, a little sawtooth hanger. Hang them on the wall. Like I said, you can do different letters. So we got that. We got this guy. Not sure how I'm zhuzhing him up yet, but you can't really read it with the color of glitter that they've got against it here. And I have a Cricut. I have a Cricut Maker, so chances are this is getting a complete upgrade. Got any ideas for me? Drop them down below. I'd be interested, and maybe if I choose your idea, we'll show it on here, and you get all the credit. Alright guys, here's another DIY. We got this. It's a cute little bucket. It's like tin, aluminum, it's metal, it's light, but it's really cute. It's got the bicycle on it. And it's cute all on its own, right? Right. But I got some of this, the shred. It's got all the fall colors. And I'm going to be stuffing that into said bucket. I'm going to be probably painting one or two of these. Different colors, not all the same here. I've got some glittered, will be sprayed pumpkins, little picks to slide in there, and of course, you gotta have some scarecrows. So those will all be in there, and it'll be like a little centerpiece. Real simple, real, you know, bing bang boom. Again, if you want to see any of these, let me know. I've never really filmed a DIY, except for a wreath. Somebody asked me how I was making my holiday wreaths. I showed a little how-to on that. I'm still new with all of this. I started here, just used to do my reborns, thrift hauls, that kind of thing. So the Dollar Tree hauls and doing the DIYs, that's pretty new to me. Been on TikTok for the last year and a half. If you'd like to follow me over there, I will link that in the description box below as well. I'd love to have you. A lot of shenanigans going on. A little bit about myself too is I have GrammaKittysArmy, which was born out of being bullied on TikTok. That's okay though, because sometimes out of a bad situation comes a whole lot of good. I've met a whole ton of people. We have a lot of fun, shenanigans, but we don't put up with bullying. We don't tolerate hate speech, anything like that. Everybody deserves a chance to be heard. Everybody deserves a chance to have fun and just live. So, a lot of times we do videos as a family group. We do videos just because it's fun, and sometimes you gotta express yourself, so there's that. If you want to join me over there, rest assured, I'm gonna check and see what you've got too, so it's kind of a win. We have chits and chats here, we can have chits and chats over there. Nobody deserves to be hated on. Alright guys, let's get back into this. We got some rub-on transfers. Also went over to the hardware store, got some 4-inch tiles. We're going to be making some little coasters with these on there. And any of these things, you know, make excellent gifts too, guys. And you don't have to do just fall gifts for just fall time. You can give gifts year round. You don't need a holiday for that. I'm a big Christmas girl. Love Christmas. Pretty much the house stays Christmas year round, with the exception of the seasonally changing dining room. So anytime, because you know, giving makes you feel a lot better too. You're giving something to somebody to hopefully make them feel better, brighten their day, but you know what? You get filled up, maybe even more so, because when you do something for somebody else, it makes you feel really good too. Try it. Let me know how it works. Alright guys, so we found this. This is ceramic. Again, probably going to go in the kitchen because it's got a sunflower. Thought that was pretty cute. Hadn't seen this last year. So got that. Got some of these. I think they're meant to be ornaments. Love the red truck. Again, if you wanted to, you can paint these. I'm not sure why you'd want to, but although there's a bluish colored truck that I really like. There is some glitter fallout, so you might want to spray these. But they've all got something different inside their truck bed. And I'm glad that they're ornaments because, again, I have a seasonally changing dining room with a tree in it, so those will look great on there. Again, don't know if they have these anymore by you guys, but we got this. It's that MDF. Couldn't remember what that was called in the last video, but it's MDF. If you don't like how this looks, you need a different letter, paint on over it. Or you've got a back to play with. You can paint that, do whatever you'd like on it, or it's a twofer, guys. You can do a Halloween themed thing on the back of here. Don't have to have a Cricut. They do have stencils, paints, markers, All kinds of things over at the Dollar Tree for inspiration. Stickers, love stickers. Little gemstones that can be stuck on here. So you can do anything really creepy here. They've even got felt. They've got the foam, well, ours does, and you can glue that on here. If you want to totally take this apart, you can take this little ribbon off. This little aluminum leaf can come off easily. Not going to take it off the rest of the way because I need it on there. But yeah, so they had these, so that'll be kind of cool. Again, you can put a sawtooth hanger on the back. We've got this, found these. We lucked out. A lot of people said they couldn't find these. This has a hole through it. But if you need to, you can totally cut a piece of foam, a piece of another piece of MDF, put it in there like a puzzle piece, make it a different color. You can put this over, put some scrapbook. I should have brought some with me. You can put some scrapbook paper behind it, just for a little idea. Kinda, that's not scrapbook paper, it's another item, but you get the idea. You can put a scrapbook piece of paper behind it, you can change it out, you can keep this up year round, you can change the scrapbook paper for any season. So there's another idea for you. Again, MDF. I suppose you could do something on the back too if you wanted, make it a twofer. This piece does come off, as does the ribbon. This is printed right onto it. But again, you can even sand that down. I've seen those distressed. I'm not a huge proponent for distressed items, but that's okay because everybody has their own taste. And now that I kind of showed you, we have Hello October. It's got like a plaid print. I'm going to be doing a craft with these. Not going to show you all the way, but I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek. It's going to look a little something like this. It's going to be filled with a little something. Hopefully I can find the little something. A lot of places are running out of what I'm looking for. But yeah, so I got two of those. They have these in all kinds of things. I saw them for Halloween. I saw them for Mardi Gras. I saw them for Day of the Dead. Christmas has some of these. They had a black and white check one that I recently saw. So don't sleep on these. These can be used for a lot of things. You can paint them. You don't even need to keep this on there. You can use them as little trays. You know, maybe you like just this part. Pencils, pens, markers, guys. You can make little shadow box shelves out of them. You can remove this if you do it carefully. It's a little hanger that they've got glued into it. But just think about it. You could stack a bunch of these. We're thinking about this idea too. You can stack a bunch on top of each other. You could put Hot Wheels cars in here, guys. Just saying, if you wanted them up and organized or to showcase them, you know, a little E6000 in the middle, hold it together, there you go. And let me know if you like any of these ideas, guys, or what you might be inspired to be doing. We got sentiments. They're harvest. Let me open them for you because they say all kinds of things. We've got blessed. Not sure what's backwards, so I'm going to show you both ways because I think when you upload it flips it. So it's blessed. We got Hello Autumn. And they're wood. They're a thinner wood. We got Give Thanks. Upside down. We got Farm Fresh. There we go. We have Hello Fall. And we have Welcome Fall. Now, with these, you can also do like on that black shirt. If you put it here and you spritz, make sure it's flat. You have to make sure, not on your person, don't bleach. That's not a good idea. But when you're bleaching your shirts, you can spritz. I would use darker shirts. The black turns out the best. Dark brown, like a burgundy, anything really dark. The lighter colors kind of, they don't work as good. It gives you a very hint of a shadow. We did an orange shirt with a ghost on it, and it's cool, but it's kind of just a hint. So there's those. Those are pretty cool. We've got these. They're like coasters. They're that on the MDF. I have a couple different ideas for these, mostly for ornaments. That's what I want to do. I want to put a hole through them and put an ornament hook. But you can glue these onto different things. They can be coasters. They do have cork, sheets of cork at Dollar Tree. You can put cork on the back. Coaster. I'd spray them though. I'd put like a polyurethane over the top of them just to keep them nice. Yeah, they're printed. That's not actual like burlap or anything. That's just print. And they had it in the leaf as well. And my kitchen is this kind of theme. So I'm thinking of a lot of DIY with this. But again, ornaments. If you do, you've been booed, you can put like the pumpkin, run a hole through it, make it like a gift tag. And on the back, it's called You've Been Booed. Have you ever seen those kits? They're kind of nice, but you can do it yourself. You just get yourself a bucket together or a little something to assemble, put some goodies in there. It's kind of like Adult Ding Dong Ditch, but be nice. Put some real good goodies in a basket. You put a tag that says, You've Been Booed, and then they have to go boo someone else. It's kind of cool. We got some sunflowers here. They're on a bendy wire. These are going to be great in a planner, in a scrapbook. I do both of those. I don't know where I think I have all the time in the world, but I do. I like to do things, crafts, social media, hanging out with you guys. So, yeah, they're really neat. They're a fabric. They're pretty cool. You get 9 of them. So that's kind of neat. I think they look fuzzy. Let's open them. They're kind of like a little fuzzy in the middle. They're pretty cool. So those will be great to use. You can add them to like any of these embellishments. Like I said, I mean, how cute would that look? Not covering that one up, but kind of maybe. All kinds of ideas, guys. All right, we got a pair of socks. These are nice. These are by Juncture. That's their new brand. I didn't see any other really fall-themed socks, but you got the red truck. And it's got pumpkins, 3 different colors of pumpkins there. Now, let me tell you, this one says women's, but even if it was men's, who's going to care? Because a lot of the men's socks, ladies, and I'm speaking to you ladies here, and, you know, just saying, you don't have to just say, oh, it's not for men. Men can wear these. Women can wear the men's ones. A lot of the men's socks have really cool prints on them, so go ahead. Grab a few pairs, 2, 3, 5. Sky's the limit because they're really fun. And who couldn't add a little bit more fun flair to their outfit every day? I'm just saying. Socks, guys. They're fun. All right. Oh, here's that other one. I knew we had 2 of those kits. We got a wheelbarrow with sunflowers. And like I said, you don't have to just use this. I mean, sunflowers are usually yellow, but they don't even give you that. So, markers, pens, colored pencils. I think I might stain one of these, like an actual wood stain, and then color it with a colored pencil. Just an idea that I'm playing with. And lastly, in that series, is our Scarecrow. Like I said, this one comes with yellow, so if you buy enough of these, chances are you're going to get almost all the colors you need. All right, we're getting down to the end of this here. Let's go with this. Got 2 of the trucks. Love the red truck. This has pumpkins. They are really listening to us DIYers and going with the trends. I think they're maybe keeping an eye on the Hobby Lobby and that kind of thing. I showed last week how to, or last video uploaded, how to take these off. These have the plastic things that are kind of like the end of your shoestring. And if you force it back through there, because I'm not going to need to hang this, they come right out. Super simple. If you need the string, you got a piece of string. Okay, and then you can just fill the holes with some wood filler, some, oh, I've seen people even do glue, like a putty you can do. If you're going to paint over it, it doesn't really matter. Stain over it, you know, do a stainable wood putty if you're going to do that. But I got 2 with the sole purpose because I have the little Jenga blocks. They're not called Jenga blocks, but they're called the tumbling tower. And I have that. And what I'm going to do is they're going to look a lot like this, with the Jenga blocks, tumbling tower in between, and then it's going to sit over my tissue box. That's festive. And then for every season. Why not, right? because I saw that they put a Christmas one out, but that'll be in my Christmas haul, which is coming up probably next week for you. After this, I will be filming a haul that's kind of random stuff, so stick around. I may upload that in the near future and not wait till next week on that one. Never know, so hit that bell, whichever side it is for you, because you don't want to miss anything I upload, and I would hate for you to miss it. And the last crafty fall thing I have, got a bunch of these. Have an idea in mind, saw something on the old Pinterest, which apparently they might have gotten it from the old Hobby Lobby, because it looked like something along these lines. And what you do is you put your initials in them, and you make like a wall decor. Paint them up, and you put the initials in the middle, kind of like a monogrammed letter. I have a really good idea, and again, I can't wait to share. So if you guys want to see any of these DIYs that I talked about, whether I film them or you want to see the done finished product, because a lot of you can just figure out how I did it, or I can talk about them, I can make a video for you and tell you exactly what I did. Let me know in the comment section. I love to read the comments. I appreciate you being here, taking the time to watch all the haul, to get the ideas, but I want to hear from you, so don't be shy. And lastly but not least, because let me tell you, they have fragrance oils. And they smell really good. I have a rainbow air cleaner machine. Sometimes you can find those at Goodwill's, thrift stores. I don't know what they're called in your area, your neck of the woods, but I got caramel and I got the pumpkin chai. And the pumpkin chai, if you had smell-o-vision, let me just tell you, that legit smells so much like the pumpkin spice coffee. You put a few drops of that in one of those air cleaners. You can put this in the oil burners with a little tea light under it. You can put a few drops on some of your decor. Trust me, this inside like a dried flower arrangement, game changer. This one's caramel. You can drive everybody crazy with these scents. These were the only two that our store had. I don't know if your stores might have something different. Let me know, because then I could be on the lookout for something new too. All right, guys, we are to the end of the haul. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and just remember, you matter. Might not think so. Maybe not all the time are you feeling your best, but you matter a whole lot to a whole lot of people. So stay awesome, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye, guys.